disgusting.
You're disgusting.
Complete. Hey guys, welcome back to Brody's YouTube channel.
You do know that's going in. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing a burnt orange, cut out, kind of coppery look on my sister Zoe here. And we're also going to be answering a few questions we have received on an Instagram questionnaire. So we'll be doing that as well as a sister tag if we get time. And I just wanted to quickly address, I'm not currently wearing any makeup and I look like a bit of a bum, so no judgment.
Same.
But you're going to look glamorous in like 40 minutes. If you've been following me on Instagram, you would know I had like a dermatitis flare up, so on my days off I'm trying not to wear any makeup, so you won't really see my face because I'm going to be like this anyway, but I just wanted to clarify that if you're wondering why my face is a pimply mess.
And I'm her favourite model, obviously.
No, you're just the most convenient and easy to get. Alright, let's get started. Alright, so I'm just going to start by priming her eyes with a flat kind of small brush and MAC Soft Ochre paint pot. Excuse my nails as well. Yeah, we're priming the eyes. I always do eyes first, as you guys know, so shut your eyes for me. And Zoe's going to read out the first question.
Okay. Biggest achievement with your business so far?
I feel like I've had a few achievements that I've been like really excited and proud of. One of them would definitely be my collaboration with the Makeup Workshop this year in creating the Coda Hybrid Sparkle. And there's definitely going to be more where that came from next year, so keep your eyes peeled. That would definitely be one. Hitting 10k followers on Instagram was another big one for me. Now that the eyes are primed, we're going to start going in with the shadows. So because we're going for the orangey tones, we're going to start with this one and then we'll go in with a bit of this one too, and maybe a little bit of this. And I'm going in little circular motions and then back and forth. The combination of those techniques is what gives the most flawless blend, I think. So yeah, I started wearing makeup when I was about 12, but I started with just like mascara and then I worked my way up to tinted moisturizer and then obviously got into more foundation, bronzer. I actually, if you saw photos of me from like the ages of 14 to 16, my makeup was disgusting. Like I used to get in the car every day before school and mum would tell me I had like a foundation line on my neck. I'm getting a bit more of a passion for makeup when I was about like nearly 16, 17 I reckon, because that's when I started watching YouTube and that got me more into that. Yeah.
And I've just always had a passion for makeup, you know.
Yeah, you've got no
I wear,
idea.
what do you call it? Full face every day. I like wing liners as well.
You know nothing.
But my favourite has to be false eyelashes.
She knows nothing about makeup, she's taking the piss.
I know everything. Your favourite colour?
My favourite colour? Good question. Probably orange. Like I've always loved orange. Like light blues, peachy pinks. Anything kind of pastel-y I like.
Same!
What's your favourite colour?
No, I like green.
Green.
And orange. And yellow. And purple and pink.
And just every colour in the rainbow.
One thing you each want for Christmas?
I really want a good curling wand. Who the hell is
Who's
stopping
at
at
my house, bish?
Are they waving? Someone's stopping outside of our house. You need to go, hun. Goodbye. See ya.
I just cringed.
Well, yeah, Zoe just got back from America and spent nearly $2,000 on herself on that trip from mum and dad's
No,
money.
I bought presents.
Yes, but you did spend mum and dad's money.
Brody got a bit sad because they didn't buy her enough. Gritty bitch.
Not happy about it. So yeah, Zoe's not really getting much Christmas.
Yeah, and I don't really want anything because I just bought a whole heap. What are your fave foods?
My favourite foods are anything like Mexican foods.
Well, I like Nutella.
Obsessed with Nutella. Zoe would just get a tub of Nutella and just eat
No,
it.
I won't.
You used to after school.
Yeah, when I was fat. I've been starting to grow. I'm a bit of a fatty. How old were you both when you started to become very close?
We're still not close. So I reckon Zoe and I have been close for a couple years now. Just there's nearly 6 years between us. So as you can imagine, when I was like 16 and she was still 10.
We were pretty close.
We were best friends drinking together every weekend. Or I'd have like, Zoe was younger and I'd have friends over from school and that. And like she'd just annoy me and try and come in my room and I would hate it. And yeah, because she was younger, it's just like, we've never like not got along. We've always been alright.
No, you used to be a cow to me, let's be real. And now I'm just her best friend. Let's
No,
be real.
hang on, let me.
I am your best friend.
You're not my best friend.
I so am.
I'm just gonna put some Too Faced glitter glue on her eyes. Stop focusing on Zoe and focus on the glitter glue. There we go. And prep it for the pigment. But yeah, I reckon we've been close, like really close the last 2 years. Zoe's nearly 17 now and I'm 22. So it's just a better age gap, and I would say, should you ask me, that Zoe is a mature 16-year-old. On the eyes, and then I'll show you what I'm using because it's just a bit of messy. You can probably see I dropped it all over Zoe, the sparkles. Do you guys ever fight? Yes, we do fight, but it's never like...
It's over clothes or like Brody using my stuff. Well, actually the other day, tell them about how you use my jumper.
It's not a big deal, we don't need to bring it up.
It hit, okay. It is a big
No, but we just have like little typical sibling fights and then like it's over.
And then she'll try and cuddle me 20 minutes later because she's obsessed with me.
Yep. So we just kind of flip it at each other when we do each other's heads in, and then 20 minutes later we're fine. So just pretty typical sibling fights, I'd say. And yeah, it's just over little shitty things like clothes and that, which I'm sure a lot of sisters will be able to relate to.
How did you start your business?
This is the #1 question I reckon that I get asked when clients like come in to get their makeup done and we're just like chatting. I started in 2014. I was still doing year 12 that year, and I loved makeup. But initially I kind of just saw it more as a hobby, but kind of decided, I think my boyfriend, who I'm still with, we've nearly been together 6 years, kind of said to me, you love makeup, you have a real passion for it, you got to do it as a job. Because even like makeup's come a long way even in 4 years, I reckon. Like even back then, I feel like there was kind of still that prejudice towards it that if you went to beauty school or did makeup, that it was like the easy dropout option or something. And like even to this day, people are still shocked that I actually like completed year 12. Like no, just because I do makeup does not mean I'm a dumbass. But yeah, so I started during like, obviously still doing year 12, I wasn't doing this full on. Like I also worked at McDonald's at the time, and then I would do a few clients after school on Friday nights and on Saturdays when I could. And I just kind of decided to take the clients on to kind of get a taste of makeup to see if I liked it or not. Anyway, obviously I decided that I loved it. And I was only charging really cheap. It was more for the experience than the money. And yeah, obviously loved it. Finished school, went straight to complete my diploma of specialist makeup services at the Academy of Makeup. Loved that, finished that, and just kept working. And the best thing I ever did was like start taking clients before I was qualified, because it meant like I was finishing up the course and all my other like classmates were like starting from nothing, and I already had that regular clientele. I'd already kind of built that up a bit, so I actually never had to or went and worked for a makeup company like MAC or Inglot or Mecca or anything. I never really needed to do that because when I finished my course I'd already been doing makeup like nearly a year and a half. So I already had built up a few regulars and was you know, using social media to advertise and stuff. Zoe, shut your eyes. So you can kind of see that metallic orange coppery colour. Ooh, it's falling. And it's by Makeup Addiction Cosmetics Showbiz. So yeah, they're like the main questions we got. So now we're going to move on and do the sister tag and answer a few of those ones. Clean up any of that glitter fallout.
Is there anything you don't like doing together? I don't like driving with Brody. I don't feel safe.
Why? I'm not a bad driver. You're rude. Look up. I don't really like going shopping with Zoe. She's too annoying.
How?
You're just annoying. Next. Now, this makeup's probably going to come straight off, so I'm not going to waste my precious primers on you today. We're just going to go straight in with foundation, but in a client scenario, I will prime the skin first. I'm using NARS Chic Glow in the shade Strong Bowly today on Zoe's skin. And my beauty blender is dirty and I couldn't be bothered cleaning it, so I'm just using a foundation brush instead today. When I use foundation brushes, if you want to get the maximum coverage, don't like swirl like that. Just pat it into the skin and it gives a really good finish. Make sure you blend it up the ears and down the neck as well.
What do you like about your sibling?
I like that you are just laid back and relaxed. What do you like about me? Everything?
No, definitely not. I like the advice you give me sometimes.
I know what I'm doing.
The arrogance. Yeah, I don't know. It's good having an older sibling. Especially an older sister who's been through it all.
I'll be with those fuckboys.
Yeah, you know what? What do you and your sibling have in common?
Same sense of humour. Definitely have same sense of humour.
Same personality. Actually, no, not personality.
Different.
But sense of humour.
Same sense of humour would definitely be a common thing.
Our voices sound alike.
Everyone says when we're on the phone, like we sound the same.
Yeah,
we sound exactly the same.
we sound the same, I reckon.
I don't know, what else?
People say we look alike, but I don't reckon.
I don't see it. Probably share, like, obviously we've been brought up by the same parents, so we have the same values and stuff like that, same opinions on most things.
Same love for dogs.
Yeah, we both love dogs.
In which area are you and your sibling complete opposite?
Really?
Athletic ability.
Going in now with MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in the shade NC30. Probably like a interest, like she's really into sport. When she was growing up, she was a huge tomboy, whereas like I've always been a little bit more girly
girl. Who keeps their room cleaner?
Well, mine's a lot cleaner than yours right now. I'm going to tell you that for a fact.
Who watches more TV? I'd say Brody does.
No way.
You binge watch series so easily.
Yeah,
I can't get into TV shows.
But you sit there and watch more movies and shit.
No, I fall asleep.
The other morning when you're jet lag, you're up at 7 AM blasting a movie and I'm like, fuck, turn that off.
What's your sibling's biggest talent?
Basketball.
Makeup. What is your brother or sister really bad at?
Makeup.
Exercise, because you don't do it.
I hate exercising.
She doesn't exercise.
I do. I walk the dogs. I just don't go to gym or like do. I used to play netball, but
yeah,
I was alright at netball
4 years ago.
Yeah, I'm still a gun. I've
still
still got it. Setting her face with some translucent powder and pressing that into the skin with a big fluffy brush.
Big, you weirdo.
You are.
Do you have any nicknames for each other? I call her VJ.
Yeah. Zozo. Zoanne.
Zoanne.
I don't know where that came from. Just call you Zoanne sometimes.
I was in America, Brody missed me.
from Roxanne.
Yeah, you missed me so much when I was in America.
You have a booger.
Again.
I look disgusting. Oh well.
How much time do you spend together?
Too much. Going in with MAC Give Me Sun, and I'm going to bronze up her cheeks and her forehead a little bit. We do spend a lot of time together, especially because Zoe's still in school. Like right now, she's on holidays, and obviously like me working from home, anytime she comes home from school, and she doesn't have a job because all her basketball commitments. So if she comes home from school or like being on holidays and stuff, like I'm here.
Okay, what's one thing your sibling can do for you? Oh, you can do for your sibling can't? Grow boobs. What's your favourite inside joke that you share? We kind of take the piss out of mum and dad a lot.
Yeah, mum hates it.
Poor mum. They have to cop it.
I'm going to go in with the Runway Room Glow Palette and use a little bit of the bronzer and blush.
What's your funniest childhood memory of your sibling? Look at this is why I'm fat!
Oh my god. I don't know, what did you do?
I was a pretty funny kid, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, Zoe was a funny little kid. Like,
I still am pretty funny.
She was a little chubby kid with personality. I loved it when we went to Queensland and the bird pooed on you and you cried.
I forgot about that. I was wearing a Shrek hat as well.
You would, yeah, she got a Shrek hat from Movie World, wore it for like 2 months straight, wouldn't take it off. Obsessed. Contour, do some nose contouring.
I've been told this.
What?
One time, Brody really wanted to change my nappy.
Oh no.
And
this is not favourite childhood. It's disgusting.
And then,
Don't expose me to
Dad let her and she was so excited and she opens up my nappy and wow.
She shat on my face. My sister did a poo on my face when I was trying to do a good deed and change her nappy.
That one.
And that is why we still have underlying beef.
Yes, always.
And I bawled my eyes out and Dad was just standing there laughing. Ew. There's a video. The one where I'm crying and then Dad gets the camera out to like film me crying. And then Zoe's like, comes up to Dad and she's like she's like, Dad, can I have it, turn it, film me? And he was so occupied trying to like film me that he elbowed Zoe in the head.
No, he pushed me into the corner of the table, which was pointy, and I took my head, and then I cracked it, I ran out like this.
And then I'm crying, then turn around, because Dad's knocked Zoe, she's crying, and then she gets this like, really angry looking at her, and she just charges at him like,
can I take a picture?
No, no, I've got wrong for both ends. What's wrong with you? Oh, look out. I'm being assaulted.
MAC Hyper Real Glow Palette. If it wants to focus, yeah. And I'm gonna highlight with that.
What habits does your sibling have that you would change if you could?
Zoe, every time she sits down, she bounces her leg, and it does my head in. Zoe is y'all and bruh.
No, I
And I'm like,
don't.
why are you saying bruh? Stop calling me bruh. She goes, are you serious, bruh? I'm like, okay, you're not a gangster. You
I don't
need
say
to
that.
settle down. You low-key think you're a gangster, admit it.
How can I think I'm a
hate
gangster when I'm the whitest person that
I hate
I know?
when you use that terminology and when you bounce your leg.
Bruh. Who was more introverted and then who was more extroverted?
I say we're
We're
both.
pretty much even.
Yeah, we're both like
Bit of both.
introverted and then you know us and we're
then we're out
extroverted,
there,
but
yeah.
we're not the type of people that, like if we've been at events where we don't know anyone, we kind of just sit
We'll just
together,
sit
we
there,
don't come and
yeah.
talk to anyone.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say either of us is like really out there, but not like particularly really shy or awkward.
No,
either.
we're not shy.
Yeah.
If we can hold a conversation, but I'm not going to
Yeah.
go out of my way to make a new friend.
Filling in our eyebrows with the Sigma Light Brow Powder. Just really lightly, I'm going to take the first shade, like the lighter one, and just slightly feather that through her brows because she doesn't like a lot in her brows. And I want to keep this look like I want to keep her brows a bit more fluffy and light today.
Who is more talkative?
I probably talk more.
Do you?
I don't really shut up.
Yeah. It's kind of annoying. Do you have a favourite game when you were kids? Brody's favourite game was GTA, mine was Buzz. On the PlayStation 2.
Like this video if you remember PlayStation 2 Buzz and you had a little buzzer.
It's
Fun fact, when I was in grade 5 I used to play Grand Theft Auto because I had to go to my dad's work in the holidays and he didn't want to like deal with my shit, so he let me play Grand Theft Auto at his work like every day for a week.
And
I got
she just drove around and
Yeah.
stopped at the red lights and
picked up
stuff.
prostitutes. I had no idea what I was doing, but I loved it. And then like I'd play it normally, so I'd stop at the lights and that, then someone would just come and pull me out of the car and like shoot me or something, but what's going on? We didn't go outside as kids, we just played PlayStation.
Gamer girls.
Game of Girls. I'm changing my channel to Game of Girls.
We used to play schools.
Oh, we play,
And she always had to be the teacher and I had to be the student, and
You were young.
she was a
Or
bitch
creche.
to me. She was
We
a
played
bitch.
creches
Or
when she was
what
a
was
baby.
it? The brats.
Brats. We played with the Brat Dolls.
And I had a big dollhouse, and she cracked it at me when I tried to be the boss of it, and she cracked it at me because she was a control freak.
Yeah, well that's because you're 6 years younger, that's what happens. But I used
Yeah,
to
and
love-
I'm 6 inches taller.
when she was a baby, I used to love like forcing her to play crash with me, and I'd like lock her in my room and pretend I was playing crashes, and she'd cry and mum would come in and get her out.
One of you is most likely to have a bigger family.
Probably you.
Me?
Yeah. I only want 2 kids.
I want 3 or 4.
Yeah.
What is one thing that has changed in your sibling as they have become older?
Well, I can definitely tell you Zoe has physically changed in the last year. You have physically changed a lot. As you grow up, you just...
I've become more girly.
Yeah, you become more girly.
One thing your sibling might not know about you.
I'm a heroin addict.
She's just kidding, plays it off.
No, I'm absolutely kidding. I don't know, you kind of know everything about me.
Brody's probably the first I tell everything to.
Yeah.
If your sibling could go to any country, what would it be? Greece.
Yeah, I'd like to go to Greece or Hawaii.
Yeah, same. Who's the better dancer?
Clearly me.
Me.
Okay. We're both horrible dancers.
Yeah.
We both
take
dance
the
like
piss
that.
out of it a bit. Parent do you like look alike? Which parent does you?
Zoe is a lot like my dad. Like if you saw
shots, yeah.
If you saw, or a lot of people say we look like our dad.
Yeah.
I'm definitely.
She's a mix.
I'm a good mixture of mum and. Show my face. I look feral. I'm a good definitely a good mixture of mum and dad, whereas Zoe is just
Dad.
predominantly
I look
dad,
nothing
pretty
like
much.
mum.
Yeah, but I reckon we both look kind of similar to our nan. Like when my dad's mum when she was younger. I'll try and like put a pic in.
Yeah.
More so you, I reckon.
Although, yeah, people say I look like mum's mum too.
Yeah.
I just look like everyone, apparently.
Yeah. No, I definitely feel like you're definitely dad. Like if you
I
get
am
with
dad.
Zoe and mum together, you wouldn't even know
we
it's
don't-
mum's daughter.
Yeah.
But like, whereas if I was next to mum,
Because Brody's blonde hair, green eyes, and that's what mum is, and I'm dad.
yeah,
Brown hair, hazel eyes.
yeah.
What was the last text you sent each other?
Oh, you get it up. I texted her and I was like, do you want to film today?
Yeah.
To change it up, because in every other tutorial I've done top eyeliner. I'm gonna skip it today, and I'm just gonna press some black shadow along the lash line to give a little bit of a smoky effect. Shut your eyes.
Describe your sibling with 3 adjectives.
Pathetic. Pathetic, ugly, and smelly. Kidding. Fun and easygoing.
I'd say you're a bit witty.
I am witty.
Yeah,
I'm good on the spot.
Yeah, she's a bit witty.
Shut your eyes. You had more time to think. This is unfair.
You're a bit sensitive.
No, I'm not. What are you talking about?
You are a bit sensitive, that's very real.
I can get triggered.
Sensitive / emotional.
Triggered. Put up on the screen.
Sensitive / emotional, a bit witty, and
Sarcastic would be a good
yeah,
one.
she's sarcastic.
Everything's a joke to me, and then I offend people.
Yeah. Who takes longer to get dressed?
It depends. Like,
It's you, obviously.
no, it's not. If I'm like gonna get up and just work or something, then
I take 2 seconds to get dressed.
yeah. But if we're going to an event, a party or something, I'll be longer. Shut your eyes. But I reckon, like in the morning,
Just in general, I'll take.
when you're going out with your friends and that, you freaking fluff around.
How?
It's when you're doing your
because
hair and that.
It's because I dawdle. I just.
Well, don't dawdle.
I'll be doing my hair and then just sit on the toilet for 10 minutes doing nothing. What's your sister talk about the most? Makeup.
Boys.
Boys?
Basketball.
Yeah. What did you fight most about as children?
Yeah, Zoe didn't really fight me. I just fought her. Alright, so I just put some CoverGirl mascara on her. And now we're going to pop some Lishy Lash lashes on. What lashes are we going to do for this? So that was pretty much it for the sister tag, I think. So, just going to pop the Mortal Rock 599. If that one's focused.
What makeup do you use on yourself?
I have heaps. Like, I honestly own about 30 foundations and stuff. So I just switch it up and alternate. Actually change it up every day. I have a mixture of all sorts of things. Foundation I've been wearing a lot is the NARS Natural Radiance. That's a good one. Yeah, as I said, Runway Rouge mascara or the CoverGirl mascara. Tarte Shape Tape is my go-to concealer, or I use the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. Day to day, I use the Mecca Cosmetica lip balms on my lips. I'm always trying new products for myself to potentially add into my kit. So that's another reason I'm always switching things up and using different stuff. Then usually I would line the lips, but I don't really want to draw too much attention to them, so I'm just going to put a little bit of gloss on. I'm going to use the Mellow Cosmetics gloss in the shade, what's the shade? Palm Springs, this one is, and it's from their PR collection they've just come out with, and it's an awesome gloss. It's really hard to describe. It's kind of, the texture of it kind of feels like a lightweight liquid lipstick, because some glosses I find can be quite thick. But no, this one's really good. Oh, you have to wash my brushes after this.
No.
I'll pay you.
How much?
Here is the finished look.
I'm not doing some cringy pose.
Yes, you are. You guys should see how much taller my sister is than me. Stand up. Ready?
You can't even tell. That's so good.
Alright, so here's me with my big sis that's actually 6 years younger than me. Thank you for watching. It was just a bit of a slap up. We decided to do like a burnt orange coppery look. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed like getting to know me and my sister a little bit more. I was thinking about doing like a boyfriend tag if you want to see him. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you want to see that, or give it a thumbs up.
He's pretty hot too. A bit of eye candy for you all.
Shut up. Oh, he's such a daddy. I'm kidding. People aren't going to know us and they're going to think we're psychotic.
Just kidding, everyone. Just clarify.
Woo! Hot difference gold. Woo! Woo! Alright, sorry for my face looking like I've literally just come out of a coma, but it'll be alright. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next video.